Welcome to the Parry Brothers YouTube channel. I kind of did a Simon Squibb moment. If you don't know who Simon Squibb is, he goes around the streets of England most of the time asking people what their dream is. And one day at work, because me and Brad work together, I went up to him and I said to him, like Simon Squibb does, "Oh, what's your dream?" And he just looked at me and said, "I want to go speedway racing again." And I said, "Well, let's do it." You realized you're not in control. I spent quite a few years working in superbike race teams and doing a lot of things with motorcycles, like building custom bikes, as you may have seen on the YouTube channel. But going speedway racing, didn't even know it existed before I come to Australia. If you said speedway racing to me, I would think of the motorcycle speedway racing where they drift sideways. But it turns out they do it in cars as well, with motorcycle engines. We're running a GSXR 1000 motor in our one. Sticks and stones may break my bones. So after about a year knowing Brad, one of the first things he ever said to me was, "Oh, I race speedway." But a year later, I still hadn't witnessed him actually do it. I knew he had some cars laying around and he had all the gear laying around, but it turned out that kind of lacking some kind of head mechanic slash welder slash handy guy to have around to actually get the cars back on the track and racing again. I'll come around with the welder and other tools and bits and pieces. Okay, I don't have much knowledge about speedway racing. I didn't even know it existed before I come to Australia, but I know quite a lot about the GSXR motor he's running and the wiring loom, and I know how to weld, and I could be a handy member of the team. So we basically gave each other the nod and said, "Let's go fucking racing. We've got to build a car." And the last month has been complete chaos. All of our free time has been taken up building this car. It's been late nights, it's been all weekend. We've been getting home at 2 AM from the racetrack, and you know, the first practice session we did kind of proved to me that Brad had what it takes to be a good driver. Although at the practice he was very comfortable with the car, I thought, you know, turning up to the race day might be a different story, because the top 10 are pretty much semi-pro. They know exactly what they're doing, and we're in for a season of a lot of hard work, frustration. There's always a lot more losers at the racing than there are winners, and the odds are stacked against us, but we're going to try everything in our power to make those odds look a little sweeter. We've built a playlist on our YouTube channel going right back to day one when we started this race team. So you don't miss any of the action. We just finished building this race car. We showed up with a media package too. You know, we got a YouTube channel that I haven't uploaded on in 2 years. And I absolutely love making videos, and the whole media side to it, especially having Hazza on the camera as well, helping us film all this stuff. She stood right there now filming me. And we've got a sticker machine so we can brand up the trailer, we can brand the car. Brad's got a sponsor, Knackers Marine, and he's helping out with, you know, paying for fuel and tyres and stuff to make sure Brad gets to every meeting. There's a whole package, and it's so great to be using all those skills again. I've been working hard in Australia for 3 years, but we haven't been filming, we haven't been welding, and I've missed it, and I'm glad to be back. Woo! Yeah. We sussed it.
We might not have the money that some of the other teams have, but you certainly have the tools and the skills.
We got the skills. The only thing holding us back is a budget at this point.
Yeah.
And when you ask what the budget is, there isn't a budget. We don't have a budget. So yeah, we'll work hard on trying to get a budget together. But in the meantime, we'll use everything that we do have to make it happen. And we have a whole season ahead of us of going racing.
Yeah, one of our keywords that we use is handmade.
I reckon I could recycle these crash bars.
Really?
You know, we might not be the prettiest car on the track at the moment, but we certainly
It's handmade and it's for at home.
put the most effort into every single logo, every piece of metal, you know, making it
Yeah.
absolutely everything that we can. So
Yeah, I mean it's a bit battle scarred already, but the paint job's free, so we can't complain too much. And we've got a couple of cans of black paint in the box, so we'll just touch it up and go racing again.
if you want to follow us along for the ride, you can
Here, subscribe.
follow along for the ride.
Yeah.
Come along
You
for the
sound
ride.
really Aussie when you say that.
If you want to come along
Come
for
on
the
for the
ride.
ride.
If you want to help with the budget, subscribe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you want to help with the budget.
If you want to support us in any way, just subscribe. Because every little helps.
Yeah. If you want to support the race team, you can buy a t-shirt, or you can subscribe. It's free.